And this is a big FU from Meghan Markle to all of us, saying, oh, I was pregnant. No, you weren't, Meghan. If anything, this whole thing convinced us even more with all these edited photos that you're a liar, that your marriage has fallen apart, that you are a fantasist, and your children are at risk.
Meghan, will you take Harry to be your husband? Will you love him, comfort him, honor and protect him, and forsaking all others, be faithful to him as long as you both shall live?
I will. At this time, I don't even know if Meghan is trolling us or if she's delusional, but something is clearly not right up there. Or is it that she feels she's gotten away with it for so long, guys? I mean, yeah, I'm going to put this fake picture and nobody can touch me. I am untouchable, because she has 2 children in the line of succession with, in my opinion, with at the very least questionable origins. And she managed to pull it off. She managed to marry the idiot. She managed to get a 32 million pounds. That's about $40 million wedding paid for by the taxpayers of the United Kingdom, whom she later called racist. Yes. And now, with her mood board or whatever anniversary board, which is a homage to Rachel Meghan Markle. I think it's a homage of FU, guys. I am going to Photoshop the crap out of this, and there's nothing you can do. There's nothing you can do, because I'm still friends with this. I'm still friends with that. But I mean, the worst thing that Meghan could have done was to post that, because with every time she does something like this, she pushes us further and furthermore to a point of no return, where the royal family are going to be forced to do something about it in Parliament. And I mean, and exposing her fake belly, because it's beyond a doubt now that the belly is fake. And if you combine that with the fact that the birth certificate that is put out there, it's from Colorado and not California, that her stories do not add up, and that clearly Harry, at least in 80% of those pictures, he was photoshopped in. This is over, folks. It's time to go home and pack it up, because Meghan Markle's marriage, just posted, it's done. It's done. It's not even a matter of if or when. It is already done, which is why she was shopping for a book or a video. And we're going to get into this because it's very explosive. It's incredibly shocking.
I am required to ask anyone present who knows a reason why these persons may not lawfully marry to declare it now.
Yes, at this point in time, Harry's probably wishing somebody had said no, because how can this woman have ruined such an opportunity that will never ever come again? Because she'll never find another prince. She has exposed herself to the whole world for the bullying, for the liar that she is. It's an absolutely study of psychopathy, mingle or sprinkle, like she likes to say, with a little bit of madness and a whole shitload of insanity. So we're going to start from the top, guys. We are going to start from the top right now. I'm going to show you this because a lot of people say you can't read this. This is in Botswana, 2016. This is in London. This one, I don't know where it is, but this is Norway, according to her. This is in Botswana. Basically, this is Meghan's trophy board. You know, like a very heavily edited trophy board. Now, you got to wonder who's taking this picture right here, or this one right here, because clearly Harry is completely unaware of that he's been pictured or somebody taking a picture of him. This, I don't know what happened to Meghan Markle's face here. And this is the engagement. Let's not forget that engagement, right, guys? Heavily edited, heavily photoshopped. Meghan Markle, you know, with that spectacle of a wedding, This is, says engagement photos by, I don't know who it was that took the pictures. And whatever it is, this is a love poem that Meghan Markle is writing to herself. Now, this is very important for you guys to see. You see this one right here? This is the royal emblem that they got. So this is very important for Meghan Markle to remind you guys that she has a royal emblem. That is her love story, is having a royal emblem and all the trips she made, because she's front and center everywhere. If you look at this, Harry's always on the side. Harry, I mean, he has to be in the pictures because she has no choice. She has to put him in the picture, right? But here, again, completely out of focus. They're never looking at her. I think at this point, she just can't stand to look at the guy. It's very interesting is that Meghan Markle didn't say, I love Harry. You know that Meghan Markle has never publicly said, I love you, Harry. In their engagement interview, Harry says, I am mad about this girl. I'm in love with this girl, and I hope she's in love with me too. She just looked down and looked away. She didn't look at him. That's very telling, if you ask me, because that is like almost like what King Charles said to Prince Charles said to Princess Diana, whatever love means. So Meghan's love story is all around the royal family. It's getting a royal seal, a royal emblem, pictures of her, because of course she's always front and center. Of course, posting pictures of the children, and when Harry just finished saying that he didn't want any pictures of the children. Now, this is not Harry, and this is not Archie. And this is a generic baby, and we are going to get into the moon bump, guys, because we have to. Remember, when you add things up, she basically cornered herself, and now the royal family has been forced, and will be forced, to come clean. To be absolutely transparent, the picture on the bottom, I photoshopped. I added from the two pictures that I will show you, I added them. It didn't take me, I mean, it took me a while because I'm not very good. But that's the one on top. It's Meghan Markle. The one that she photoshopped. The fact that this woman went to the trouble of getting two separate pictures and putting them together to make them look like they were still together, it tells me that they are apart. It is a very, very weird way of telling us that this marriage is over, while pretending that they're happily married. She wants to tell the world that in spite of all of you gossipers, we're still standing strong 7 years later. We're still very much in love. All you have to do is look at our fake pictures. Look, I have photoshopped this picture just for you, so you will understand how much in love we are. That's how important the perception of happiness for this woman is, but not with Harry. It has nothing to do with Harry. She doesn't say my love for Harry. I love Harry, or I love you more than ever, Harry. Our love grows with, and my love for you grows every day, Harry, because Harry doesn't have an account, at least not an official one. I know he has 3 burner accounts, and I know the name of the 3 accounts. But why not say I love you, Harry? Because Harry's pretty much silenced in the way of social media. But she could have said, I love you, Harry. I love you so much. Thanks for making my life better. 7 more to go, or to 70 years more together. Nothing. Silence is only a celebration that it's like a badge. Hooray! I managed to get to 7 years without getting divorced officially. These are the pictures from the trip I told you about. This is when they went on a royal tour. You can see clearly those are the pictures. You can see the earrings. You can see everything, the posture, absolutely everything. But can you imagine this? Can you imagine how much we are in Meghan Markle's head? I mean, I'm going to get this. I'm going to put this in. I'm going to put this other one. Oh my, does it look good? And then I'm going to film that. And I'm going to put that. And I'm going to put a mood board. How old are you? 13? Please pay attention to this picture, because pretty much Meghan is almost Harry's height. Many of you have said, oh, it's because the floor or the grass is uneven. It is not that uneven, guys. Okay? It is not that uneven. Meghan Markle is clearly has made herself larger. Her gown is white and her face is blacker than ever. Harry's turning his back as usual, because this is pretty much the same picture, guys, than the picture that she posted of him carrying a child on his shoulders. That is the same picture. You can see the pants. It's all of it, and I'm going to show it to you as well. But this, I want you to pay close attention, because you see a shadow. You see like this little light here. This is Photoshop. You can see the head is here, and look how far it is from here. But this is a dead giveaway. And of course, he's turning his back. See that Harry clearly has his hand in his pocket here. So he only has one left hand, as far as I know, and he doesn't have 10 fingers. We see Meghan Markle here holding on to him on his shoulder, right? And we see her arm. This is the picture that she posted. This is not me putting anything out. I hope you're ready for what I'm about to show you guys. This is supposed to be Meghan Markle's arm, which looks like a hairy man. And you see all those lines there. I have no idea what that is, unless they were trying to Photoshop her hand as much as they could. And now, we saw that Harry has one hand in his pocket. Meghan Markle had his other hand over there. You can see Harry's thumb starts here. And yet, somehow, this hand is here. It goes all the way from here, all the way to here. Meghan Markle, I can see her hand probably going with her long fingers. But Harry's hand, if you have your thumb there, how can you have your pinky here? Unless there are three hands there. This is how bad of a Photoshop this is. And let me tell you, Meghan is paranoid that she's not trusting anybody to do the Photoshopping for her. She's doing it herself because it is so badly done. I don't even know what to say to this one, guys. I really don't know what to say to this picture. Because this picture looks like somebody's finger was here. You know, look at this kid's eyes. They look very adult, and it's supposed to be a baby. I mean, I don't even know what to say, but this is such a bad Photoshop of a child. This woman is completely unraveling before our eyes. I swear to God. You can tell she's been paying attention, because I brought up that the birth certificate of Lily starts with a 105, which is the Colorado area code. And in California, and actually in all of the United States, they don't allow you to put any titles. You have to put the names that you were given at birth in your birth certificate. In the case of Harry, it would be Henry Charles Albert David. Okay? But no, he gets His Royal Highness the Duke of Sussex, which is not allowed in California or anywhere in the United States. But you can see, because we have questioned her. I have gone and actually posted online saying that that baby, either there was a clerical error, which the MI5, UK Parliament, the palace forgot to check. And this is why these checks have to be made. Or the child was not born in the state of California, which is why, rightly so, the people from the certificate birth records office, they tell me that they can't find a child with that name because that child was not born in California. So this is the picture that Meghan Markle snuck in. You can see that here, right? Now, when you are this big, guys, even with her clothes on, you know, she was not this big. You can see the stripe right here of the baby bump. You can see the shadow here. I don't know what the hell she has going on there. Her hands, no, this is, people have said, oh, this is her arms here. No, this is her hand right here. It ends here with her arm right here. It doesn't extend there, because she would have the longest hand I've ever seen. And then you see this white spot. This is not even flash, because even it would not make sense. This is basically her attaching the baby bump. She tried to make it look really dark so people wouldn't see it. And of course, yeah, I have no idea what she thought she could accomplish, because this looks like she's expecting triplets, which she did not. But this is her listening to what we say, because she is watching. She's absolutely obsessed. And this is her way of saying, see, I was pregnant. I was pregnant. No, you weren't. This almost reminds me, this was on the Netflix. I put it on the People thing. When Harry was feeding the fake Archie, no food. He was feeding the baby air. You can see here that the plate is completely empty. I mean, that poor kid. What are they doing? What are they put this out? How can they put this out, guys? Or when they posted this picture of them, going with Lily. Keep in mind that Lily was supposed to be a baby, and yet they are rolling around someplace with an empty stroller. Meghan Markle taking a picture. No Archie, of course. I mean, and what is worse is that Harry is lending himself to do this. Harry is absolutely complicit in all of this. So if this was Meghan's pathetic and sad way to silence us, to say, see, look at this way on the background picture of me showing a fake moon bump, and so you can shut up. I actually did not need to see that. But at this point, you know what? I don't blame Meghan. I don't blame Meghan. Because you see, the birth certificate that is out there, it starts with a 105. This is the birth certificate out in the public domain, guys. That is for Colorado. So I don't care where, I don't care. I really don't care what the children look like. I don't care about, and this has been one of the questions on my channels, is to come to the bottom of this all. Why is this woman allowed to get away with so much? At this point in time, she's trolling us because she feels untouchable. Like nobody can do anything. 105 is the state of Colorado. 104 is the state of California. And if it's a clerical error, it got by, as I said before, the MI6, the royal family, parliament, and even the parents. Unless, of course, they don't want us to dig, because in Colorado, only blood relatives can ask for a copy of a birth certificate. If you think about it, it is, I was thinking a lot, and I thought, Harry's there because he wants to be. Clearly, they're not together, because we know that those hands that are holding are not theirs. Harry was photoshopped into this picture. Meghan Markle is not as tall as Harry. She barely reaches his shoulder, even with 4-inch heels. So why do that? It reeks of desperation. And I don't know if she's doing it because she feels that she can get away with it, that she's done it for so long. Why not continue? Nothing happens to me. Or does she really believe her own lies? Does she really believe that as long as she puts something that this is completely made up, other than the pictures in the royal family? The pictures that she used while she's still in the royal family, those are real. But the rest, they're all absolutely edited and photoshopped. Now, a lot of you have written to me and said, Paula, why isn't Getty's Images saying something about it? Because this is not a picture that she put out in the public. This is an Instagram post that she did with a mood board. And of course, it is only to praise herself. How humiliating for Prince Harry, or maybe how befitting for a man who was so cocky, or who is so cocky, so arrogant, who claimed that he was the only one in the royal family who got married for love, implying that the Queen, Her Majesty the Queen, Prince William, Prince Edward, even Andrew, were forced marriages. But according to him, he found his soulmate, the love of his life, only to end up in the shamble of a mood board on a 7th wedding anniversary with 90% of the photos edited and photoshopped, loathing each other, hating each other, because this marriage, guys, it is truly over. And Meghan knows it. Harry knows it. The whole world knows it. And yet this woman continues like nothing is happening, nothing to see here. I'm going to put this mood board because people are finally onto me about, she never thought anybody would call out that birth certificate, which is why they try to hide it. This is why Parliament is not talking about it. This is why the palace is mum about it. And I think it's time to do something, because she has just confirmed with a stupid mood board, or whatever you want to call it, a Meghan World board. Or is that how she really sees herself? Does she really, or does she care at all that people think of her of a liar, as a liar, that her lies are in public display? Does she not realize that if she has any children, the harm that she's causing these children when they grow up, and Harry allowing this to go on in the royal family? Because the longer this goes on, the worse it is for the royal family, because whether they like it or not, they still have them on the royal website. They are still in the line of succession. The kids are still in the line of succession. Remove them from the royal website. That is nothing. They don't need nobody's permission to remove them. Like, unlike the line of succession, the king is just a stroke of a keyboard, and they're out of that royal website. The king can issue a letters patent indicating that Harry no longer has any titles. Although the queen already, because you see, the queen already said that they could not use the HRH, but Meghan Markle doesn't care. Harry doesn't care. Clearly, only the people care, because for some reason, the royal family don't understand that the monarchy is an institution. It's not about them. And this is a big FU from Meghan Markle to all of us, saying, oh, I was pregnant. No, you weren't, Meghan. If anything, this whole thing convinced us even more with all these edited photos that you're a liar, that your marriage has fallen apart, that you are a fantasist, and your children are at risk. I mean, please leave me your comments. Do you believe that that photo of the fake belly is real? Why is she pretending? Why is she trying so hard? When you're in love, you don't need to try this hard, Meghan. And thank you for watching, sweetie, because I know you watch our videos.